Hi everybody, it's Valerie, and here's my latest junk journal. This is my version of Steampunk Beauty, I guess. It's really, really packed. So we're gonna take a while, but I'm gonna just kind of cruise through as fast as I can because it's gonna probably take about 20 minutes. So as you can see on the cover, I have this really cool dress form, and it's covered in gears, and I hand painted it, and then I made some wings, and I also painted those and then waxed them. And then there's a really cool piece of metal right here that's holding some of the things on. I ended up having to do a complete chain clasp all the way around this piece because it's so heavy and it is so packed full that it was just bursting open. So I'll do the best I can to show you everything. I made some cute little fringe tassels. They're chain tassels, and there's some little beaded things in here. And there's a little cameo on here and some gears, and then some velvet ribbon. And there's even a little gear at the bottom of the dress form. And then there's some really nice chain. And then let's go to the side. I'm going to try really hard to show you everything. So here is another, here we go. So there's a big long chain tassel here, and it's got a big key, and then it's got some bling and some little clocks and a bunch of stuff. And then on the back, oh, and there's also some really pretty Venice lace and some little flat back pearls that I colored in gold and glued them on to make them look like studs. And then on the back, you have this beautiful piece. Now, this piece right here, I'm going to tell you, is removable. And this is like what you would use to write on your pages. So let me slide it out so you can see. I'm going to try not to. So you slide it out, and then this is what you put under your pages because of the bulk to actually write on your pages, so you don't have to worry about all the bulk. So you can just, and when you're done, you can just slide this right back in here. So that's what that is, and I'll show it again later. And on the other side, it's paper too, and it's nice and varnished, and it has cute little corners, little metallic corners. So I'm going to set that there. And so, and then the clasp, I was determined to make this work. So the chain is connected here, and it's connected here, and then it has a toggle, and then there are some more little keys and things, charms hanging from this. So watch out, because this thing explodes majorly. So let's take it apart. And with my fingernails and only 2 hands, it's almost impossible. Okay, so bing! I told you. All right, so are you ready to start? And as you can see, the chain doesn't come off. It loosens a little, but it doesn't come off. So I'm going to try to keep you in the frame and do the best I can to lift and show you everything. So let's start with the first page. And so we've got some beautiful ephemera. Pictures inside here. And I need to I'm going to have to put some more glue in there. It has some ephemera here behind this fussy cut. This is going to be so hard to do. So you got some ephemera here. And this beautiful, gosh, this is going to be so hard. You got a beautiful fussy cut dress form right here, and a little piece of, I think this is going to be a struggle. A little piece of ephemera up here. This is part of Graphic 45's paper, and I also use some Designs by Shelley paper too. So once again, we're not going to spend a lot of time going through every little detail, but I will try to show you the fun pages. This first fun page has a little bit of a paper doily, and then it has a pocket right here with some ephemera in it. And then it opens up here, and then it has a little booklet that you can write in, and then you can close it up. And then we have a lot of silhouettes and writing paper. And then this page has a paper clip. Here, bring it over. I can tell this is going to be a struggle. There's a paper clip right here, and I started making these embellished paper clips, which are really cool. And then this opens up And there's a little ephemera right here. And then there's a little place to write here. And then there's a pocket here with a tag that I made all my tags. So they're writable on the back and they're all embossed. And I made the envelope. And then back here is another little booklet that's got paper in it, and it can slide right behind this envelope. So put this back on. This is why this is going to take so long. There are so many fun things in here, so I'm going to try really hard not to take forever. But okay, so the paper clip's back on that. We've got a little waterfall here made out of guest checks, and of course my famous coloring book pages. Another tag, and just an old picture, and a mesh pocket. Here's my famous mouse, my steampunk mouse that I designed myself, and some gears. Really cute little silhouette of a dress that you can color if you like. And there's another little booklet, one-handed, that I just tucked under this gear. And this is the other half of some paper and coloring page, another little ephemera. And this is so cute. This has a little mouse in this gear. And envelope. I'm not going to open it because it's just going to take too long, but this is closed by a little orange thing. And then there's a tag behind it. And then this is the center of the page. I do hidden stitching. So of course inside here is another huge card that you can either put pictures on or write on it, whatever you want to do. It's got an owl. That's one of the owls that comes off Shelly's paper. And then I got a silhouette here with another tag. Some of my tags have gears on them, some of them don't. Writing paper. Here's a really cool steampunk gal with she's got like a gun and she's on a dress form. And I did a lot more of these black and whites because you can color those as well. And a kind of coloring page. Lots of paper. Here's another interactive page. So it's got a paper clip made out of some ribbed paper and a little bit of black lace. And then this opens up and there's a piece of ephemera here in a pocket. And then another tag. And then this little booklet is filled chock full of paper. So both sides. So that can go in there. Should probably have the lid out. And then because it's so chock full of stuff, I of course told you that I put a paper clip on it to keep it closed. So these paper clips are kind of cool because they just kind of glide right on. And this is part of Shelly's line. She has a lot of really cool stuff in her steampunk. And here's another mesh pocket with some ephemera in it. And this would be why this thing that I made for you to put inside here. Here's a good example. If you want to color this page, there's all this mesh stuff behind it, but you can actually lay it down with your little board behind it, and then you can color. So you won't have to worry about it. So that's what that's for. And then we have another pocket over here. That's got a piece of ephemera with a gear on it to pull it out, and that's behind the pocket. And then in the pocket I did a lot of black and white ephemera with corsets and things on them, which I think goes really well with this paper. And it has a cute little ephemera on it, little chipboard ephemera. Here's a little bird cage, some more ephemera behind it. And it's ironic because this is a bicycle and they're riding a bicycle. Believe it, I didn't do that on purpose. Here's another one of my really cute steampunk girls that you can color. And then she has another little tag behind her, which of course is just funny. It has a hat on it and it's behind her hat. again, did not try that. Here's a picture of an old car that I fussy cut out, and then I put a tag behind it that you can write on. Here's another tag, and it's behind this little writing. I hated covering this picture because it's so pretty, but you gotta leave a lot of room in here. And then here's another ephemera back here. And then here's my second signature, and I made the corset and everything. Let's see if you can see it. There you go. So it's got kind of black stuff on the top, and then I made some lace. And then there's a steampunk girl here, another coloring page. Kind of try to cruise through more ephemera. These are kind of cool. So you can see there's a pocket like here, and then so it doesn't fall through, I put a tag. And then there's 2 cards in here, and when you turn the cards over, there's places to write underneath. So there's 2 of those in there, so you can write on those. I'm trying to come up with creative ways to not like keep doing the same thing over and over. Another girl that you can color, and then another piece of ephemera behind her. And, oops. And here's another envelope, and it's got something in it and something behind it. Writing paper. This is kind of cool. Okay, here we go. So these are each individual cards, and each of them have a little piece of ephemera on them. And then they come out, so you can pull them out kind of like a, I don't know what you call it, but they come out so you can write on them, and they're just slid in behind each other on this little thing that I made with slits in it. So you got all that writing area. And then here's a side pocket with 2 more pieces of ephemera in it. And here's a little fake waterfall. And there's another piece of ephemera and another piece of ephemera here. Everything has ability to write on the back of it. I made sure there was white paper or something on the back. Coloring page. Another mesh pocket. Now here is my own personal design. This is my little steampunk elephant. And he's so cute. I love him. And then we have another embellished paperclip. Now this comes up, and then there's a pocket up here. I don't know if you can see that. And it has ephemera in it. And then there's a card with a belly band. And I'm going to take this out and put it in the other way, because I can see right now that this is going to cause a problem when you're in here. So anyway, there's a card, and you can write on that and put that back in there like that. And you close it up, and then you put your paper clip back on, which sometimes if you aren't careful, you're going to catch them on something. So there we go. Back in the back, we got another card, another ephemera, another tag, and this is the center. So again, you have another huge card that you can write on in the pocket. And they all have some kind of a tag or a gear or something that you can take them out with. Another little waterfall, this thing you can actually put a picture in your frame right here. Belly band with one of my butterflies. This is my steampunk butterfly. And he's holding the corner of this so it doesn't fall through. Another mesh pocket. Coloring page, writing page, more ephemera. This is a book, I think. Yeah, this is a booklet. So you can write on the inside. And another card here. And another envelope. So you got a tag here. And then a card inside. So you can take that out and write on it. More writing, you can write on this. And then here's an envelope I made that my friend Rosemary told me about, and it has a card in it that you can write on. And some more gears. Here's another pocket made out of a piece of paper out of I have a book on game boards, so I made a double pocket out of it, and there's another piece back here. Writing, here's a pocket, and this has a booklet, so you can color her. And you can write here, right here. I did all the copy staining. Here's another coloring page. Here's another thing you can color. Also write on the back. And then this is the back of this. And this is holding this down. So this comes open. And then there's an envelope here that you have something in. And then there's a tag back here. And then over here, there's an ephemera card and another little booklet. And that's on a cloth pocket. And then when you close it down, you can close it up with this. This book's so full, everything's just popping open. Okay, and now let's move to this side. So I made the hat, put it all together, and then there's a piece of ephemera behind it. More pockets, an old phone, writing, coloring page, another piece of really cool coloring. Here's my mouse again. He's cute, and he's got a little piece of ephemera behind him. And then this is a tag with a key and a piece of ephemera. And then this piece also tucked in behind this little button thing is kind of in a little belly band. And then it just comes down and tucks right behind that so it doesn't flop open. And these are paper doilies, by the way, that I got from a friend. And got another silhouette. Lots of writing, another silhouette. A lot of writing area, another piece of Shelley's paper. And another tag that's in a little, I make kind of a weird belly band out of writing. And then we got another piece, a little steampunk guy. And here's another really cool paper clip, and this is just a picture and you can write on it. And then another little tag, and here's another piece, and you can write right here on this little tag. More writing area, and I couldn't cover him up, he's so cool, but I suppose you could put a picture on there if you wanted to, or something else. Here's another piece of ephemera, another thing you can color. She's really cool. She's got some like gears and stuff in her hair and things like that. I like to leave a lot of places to write and color. And there's another coloring page. And here's another, I forgot to put something, but there's a big pocket right here that you can put something in, and another girl to color. And then behind here, you got a pocket with ephemera. And then this is a little booklet that's behind it. So you got plenty of space. I'm guessing that my glue on this didn't work very well, so I'm gonna have to fix that. And then got a coloring page. I'm trying not to put too much on the backs of my coloring pages. Again, you can't color them. And there's a crow, a steampunk crow. And here's another little tag. Places to write. Here's my little steampunk mouse, my little girl mouse. She's so cute. She has a little bow on her butt. And then here's another tag. These were made out of ribbed paper. And then this I thought was kind of cool. So it's got a gear and it's connected to a chain, and the other gear is up here, and it's kind of holding in your ephemera. And then this is my steampunk heart that I made with my paper pack. And then this one has another one of those little things that opens. And then there's another packet and another place to write. And I suppose you could just even put a picture underneath of this little piece of lace if you wanted to. And then some more writing area. This is another one of those cute little paper clips that I covered. And then this has got a little secret place that you can write. And I'll put that back on there later. And then more fun places to write. There's my steampunk girl, and she's got like another ephemera behind her. And then over here we have pocket with ephemera. And then another one of those like hidden little gems where you can take this out and it's got paper in it. And then you can just tuck it back in behind the lettering and then push it down behind the button. And then another little pocket, writing, color book, some more tags, and oh no, I think that got sewn in there. We'll have to fix that. And then my giraffe, isn't he cute? He's got a little piece of ephemera behind him. I just love him. And then this is the back. So we're going to place the card back there when we're done and fix a couple things. And we're all done. So I hope you enjoyed my steampunk elegance. And have a great day, guys. Bye.